Oh man. All right, welcome to Unlimited Power. My name is D-Rod, and tonight we are playtesting some Boba Command. This is from Yeshora's list that was making its way around the internet this week. It went 11-0 in an event at Manchester that went to top 8, playing a lot of your meta decks. Yeshora wrote a great kind of a write-up about how this deck plays, what he experienced, what worked, what didn't, and why he went with 54 cards. So it is a larger deck. There's a lot here. I posted a link to the deck in the description below. However, the write-up is currently right now on Yeshora's private Discord, as well as the Facebook community group. So if you're on that and you're part of the Star Wars Unlimited TCG, you can find that longer wording there. But we're going to try it out. It's a lot of 3 drops, a couple of unique cards there. It is running 3 Mauls, 3 Vaders, Reinforcement Walker, and Fire Spray is kind of your big units there. But those big units are going to be made for cleanup, where the rest of this should be tempo to get Boba out and well equipped with Boba's armor. Hopefully on turn 3, when you should have 4 resources and you actually have 5. So let's go ahead and try it out. Blair's going to be playing his decks that he is thinking about taking to the PQ later in October, which is going to be Bosk and Cad Bane is what he's going to be trying out tonight. Team Grizzly, what's up? Here at the beginning of the cast. Let's go. We're just shuffling up and trying some things here. Caden, stuck at home sick, man. I'm sorry. Hate to hear that you're sick. Hopefully, just hanging out, watching some games will help you feel better, man. Or at least make it easier. Probably won't make you feel better. That's what medicine's for, and rest. So make sure you're doing that and drinking some fluids, man. I'm the son of a nurse, so the 3 things I hear all the time, it's drink fluids. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get here. Blair got a 9. Oh, I got a 6. Okay, guess you're on the play. All right, let's do this. So he's going to have the initiative. We're going to draw our 6 cards. So a couple of cards we're looking for is we do have a couple smuggle cards like Hotshot DL44, and we have a Jetpack, which will also be good. We do have a resupply in hand, and that's kind of going to be key here if we want to stay on tempo with Boba here. So we're going to put Reinforcement Walker down, and I think we're going to drop Darth Vader. 2 big guys, because we have the Fire Spray and Overwhelming Barrage and 7th Fleet Defender. So we got a couple options. I'll take the initiative. So let's see what we're going to do here. We know we're going to resupply next turn. Let's draw 2 more cards. He's going to pass. Super Laser Tech and Bazine. Now, Bazine is great because when played, you have the ability to look at your opponent's hand and discard a card. They will replace that card with the top card of their deck. But Bazine is best to be played. If you read the report from Yeshora, he says it's better to be played in turn 1, or save it till we're about to hit turn 5 in order to protect Boba. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and resupply. I'll resupply. That puts us at 4 resources. Next turn, Boba comes out. We're going to take 2 damage to our base from Dengar here. Take the 2. I'll take the initiative. And here comes Kylo's tie. That's going to be some damage. But that's why we have Overwhelming Barrage in our hand. Let's draw 2 more cards. Mach Lenuki and Reinforcement Walker. Love it. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and drop 7th Fleet Defender for right now. We have a good steady tempo. So we're at 5 resources. Boba Fett can come out this turn. He should be pretty safe, but we'll see. We'll see. We also have Bazine. Now, I'm not worried too much here because Boss can come out only when he has 5 resources. So Boss isn't coming out now. I'll go ahead and deploy Boba Fett. All right, so 4 resources, not a whole lot here in a red-green matchup. At most, he can ECL, do some damage to Boba. Now, my goal here is to hopefully use the Overwhelming Barrage, wipe the board, then we'll attack with Boba, untap 2 resources, and then play Bazine. And we should have some fun with that. Now, he's, again, stuck in a weird position. Because Bosk is always looking for cards to put bounties on. So he definitely is going to have those bounties. Boba may not last very long here, but we'll see what happens. Here comes Bounty Hunter's Quarry. He's going to play that. So once he defeats Boba, he can look at the top 10 cards for a 3-cost unit, put into play for free. But he should have done the damage to my base first. I'll play Overwhelming Barrage and give Boba +2/+2 to the end of the phase. And then we're going to distribute 6 damage. We'll go ahead and take out both units. Oh, yep, the Dengar ping. Yep. All right, 1 ping on Boba. Need that armor. Okay, here comes ECL. Now I have 6 health, so most I'll see. All right, Super Laser Tech. Deals 2 damage. All right, so Boss can come in this turn. I don't mind that. I don't mind. Let's hit your base for a total of 6, and I'll ready 2 resources. Now, Boss can kill Boba Fett, but Boss will die. So, I don't know if he'll do it this turn. Oh, he's going to. Okay, we're going to play Bazine. I'll pay 2 for Bazine and take a look at your hand. Let's have you discard the Raiders. And then you get to replace it with the card from the top card of your deck. All right, a little aggressive here. He's going to take the initiative. Perfect. All right, I'll pass. Right, so he has already used ECL, his base, and his leader. We got another Makanuki and a Cobb Vanth. Cobb Vanth here. Let's drop Cobb, so we want to get so we can play this Fire Spray if we need to. Move the +2 bonus. Boba can die this turn if Boss wants to do it. Now, be smart to swing with Bosk because Bosk won't die, and he can trigger the event twice. But I have double Makanuki in hand. Let's see what he does. Yep, I'm ready. He's going to pay 2 for something here. All right, Timely Intervention, Smuggle. Oh, Mr. Django Fett. All right, Dad's home. So 2 goes over. Dad's home. So now he's going to trigger the bounty twice, which is ideal for him. So he gets to look at the top 10 cards, put a unit into play that costs 3 or less. Then he gets to do it again. So he's going to cycle through 20 cards. Ideally, it's better for him to pull out 2 vehicles and go in the space route. So that's probably what he's going to do. He's going to search for the Kylos TIE Fighter or Silencer, and he's going to want the punishing one. Looks like he's pulling the Hunter. Let's see what else we get here. So we got Django, we have Bounty Hunter. Now, I'm not too worried again, whatever he brings out, only because I have Clanunky, which is going to return a unit to my hand, deal 3 damage to something else. So I'll probably just be killing some of these units. They are a little bit higher than 3, especially as ground units. Oh, see? We got an answer there. We can do that. Perfect. So that is his play. We also have the fire spray we can put out right now, but I'd rather take care of some of these units because we can kill 2 of them right in this game. All right. I'll pay 1 for Ma Kanuki. We'll bounce Bazine, and I'll deal 3 damage to that Phase 3 Dark Trooper. All right. Put that back in my hand. All right. It's going to take me to 8. Pay 2 for Bazine. I'll take a look at your hand. We can discard them all. All right, and you get to replace the top card. Replace them all with top card of your deck. Yep. Man, spoilers, Team Grizzly. Man, there was a lot this week. I'm digging it. It's going to feel great. All right, I'm going to play a second Ma Kanuki. We'll bounce this and deal 3 damage to Django. And then we'll go ahead and play Bazine again and see what you drew. No, you can keep both. And I'll pass. All right. Some of the spoilers I thought were super fun. Ooh, we just drew a DL44. We're going to hold on to that. Put that down. Put us at 7 resources there. Right? Yeah. Because what are we going to do? Pay 3 or pay 3? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1 more stuff. What has been my favorite spoiled card? Oh, Caden and Team Grizzly here with great discussions here. My favorite spoiled card so far is definitely that Maul. I think he's going to be really basic, but I do like him. So just a, what is it, 6/6 with Overwhelm. Give all your units Overwhelm. Here comes. Speaking of, there's a Maul right now. Right. Boss takes the 1 point of damage. She's going to deal 4 over. We're going to go from 8 to 12. Yeah, the mall is super cool. I think aesthetically I like seeing it in this set. I like that it is I don't know. Like a lot of us knew it was coming, but I think it's super fun. Coordinate, as far as the abilities, coordinate's looking fun. Exploit obviously does look like you're exploiting a lot of stuff in the game. So we'll see how that goes. All right. I'll pay 6 for the fire spray. Comes into play and then readies. Man, I really like that Republic Commando art. Let's see, we're gonna go from 12 to 16. So boom, boom, boom. I like the Republic Commando art. I think I would have liked it a little bit more with something else, but I'm a big Republic Commando fan, so I was happy to see that. Let's swing on your base for 5. Also, let me up my damage here. 16 to 11. 16 to 11. Here comes 3. It's going to take us to 19. I'll take the initiative. All All right, this is gonna at least put us at 8. Ooh, there's Maul, there's Vader. Wow. So Barrage, Vader, Maul, and Reinforcement Walker. Guess what cards I really want to put down as a resource? None of them. None of them. I don't have to either. We're one away from Reinforcement Walker. Do I need it? Probably. Who can take care of what right now is the real question. Barrage is going to give Fire Spray +2, and it's going to make it have 7 to distribute. With 7 to distribute, we can't kill. We can kill 2 of them, but we can't kill 3 of them. So we can go for 2 for 3, which is a better chance because Vader and Maul can't take out more than 1 unit apiece. So Reinforcement Walker is going to be the way to go. Let's hold on, all cards in hand. The new R2 does look fun. I like cards that give you a lot of interesting abilities. I think the art looks good for him. You know, I'm also excited for Obi-Wan. I think Obi-Wan and Hello There are great. Hello There mostly feels more control, where obviously Obi-Wan feels similar to how a lot of blue units are. Let's go ahead and play this Overwhelming Barrage. I'll play Barrage for 5. Give the Fire Spray +2/+2 to the end of the phase. And with 7 damage, we're going to go ahead and deal 4 to Bosk. Or it's 5 to kill Bosk. Oh, yes, 6 health. Yeah, 6 to Bosk then. And 5 to Bosk, yeah. And then 2 to Maul. Ugh. I'll also use Boba's ability to bring 1 resource untapped. Oh, here comes 7. All right, so 7 comes my way. This is probably where it made the difference of just taking out Maul instead. What am I going to go from? I'm going to go from 19 to 26. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. No fun. All right, let's swing on your base for 7. Woo. Man, you have to be careful with a lot of I mean, there's going to be so much you can do, and he takes the initiative, which is the right play here. That is game. All right, let's go to game 2. Let's pull out the sideboard. So sideboard in here, we have choose sides, 3 waylays, no good to me dead, and fell the dragon. What do I want to do? Now, exploit's going to be super fun. I like the idea of seeing stuff like the Separatist Battle Tank and obviously Asajj, the way they're going to use exploit, because they can really get those cards in there. I also think that means as we see more control for heroic cards come into play, that's going to be really important for helping with, I'll keep no good to me dead and maybe fell. I'll put those both in there. I don't think I need choose sides. No, all this stuff's really small. Let's take those. But it is going to make a lot more control to deal with those bigger units, right? Like, why make exploit so, I don't know, exploiting? Why make it such a great ability when it can lead to like a large unit on turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, those types of things. And in my head, I think it just makes sense of like, they're just going to have a lot like 3 or 4 cost removal events for heroic. Maybe we'll see something similar to Power of the Dark Side, but maybe it won't be exactly like that. You got to find 2 cards to throw in, 2 cards to take out. What should go out? You know, we're going to take out Palpatine's Return. I feel like we're going to struggle to get there. Boss wants to move a little fast, or can move fast based on the units we play. Let's go ahead and show him we're putting in Fell the Dragon. Now, there's a lot of math that goes around with this deck, and I have not sat and gone through all the math myself. But the arguments are You know, is 54 cards really going to give you the right percentage for hitting what you really want to hit with like Vader and Cop Vanth? If a lot of your 3-cost units are unique, those percentages do change a bit. So running 54 cards and putting in like one Fell the Dragon just kind of seems odd, because what will I get? So, Caden Rigby. Exploit definitely has a weakness to getting bounced. Ooh, yep, right? Someone turn 1 plays a Jesse, then you get to play maybe an Asajj Ventress, and then the next turn they waylay the Asajj. Crazy. And allowing you to kind of keep your Jesse, but you know, and then they have nothing. So wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. But I think it's going to be really interesting in limited games. I would say like pre-release is going to be super fun to kind of see a lot of cards in that set play very well together. And obviously that's what happens every set. But there's always going to be some cards that are just made for limited. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that. All right. Okay, he's mulliganed. I'm going to draw my 6 cards. Resupply, Ma Klanuki, resupply, Boba Fett's armor, super laser tech. I'm down with this. Let's go for it. We're going to go ahead and drop super laser tech. And what are we doing? Turn 1. Let's drop a second. And let's drop a resupply, I guess. Let's see what we get. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep. It'd be interesting to see how much exploit we see on other cards, or if exploit's going to be like a more unique ability. I don't think we've seen exploit on anything villainous at all. I mean, not villainous, sorry, heroic. I think villainous, we've seen the Separatist tank, we've seen Droidekas, Hellfire, Saj, but I don't think we've seen anything else. All right, waiting for Blair to let us know when he's ready. He has to find one card to put down. There it is. Okay, I'll just take the initiative. As far as 2 drops, this deck's going to be running Greedos and Cloud Chase, or what is it, Cloud Strike Ambusher, something like that. A 2-drop. All right, we drew the DL44 and Cobb Vanth. Seems good. Seems good, but no reason to give him a unique card. Again, Bosk is looking to play bounties. He wants unique units, so we got to be careful. So Cobb Vanth isn't going to make the cut here. I'll resupply. So knowing that I'm resupplying, he's going to be prepped for the Boba Fett. What he's probably not prepped for is the fact that I have Boba Fett's armor, which is going to prevent a lot of that damage coming to him. So it's definitely going to stop a lot here. I'll take initiative. And I think that's the way to go. Like, you really do want Boba's armor with Boba here. Oh, look, a Boba Fett. All right, we're going to drop Cobb Vanth down into the resource pile. And let's have some fun. Now, Super Laser Tech would have been fun right here. We don't have them, though. That is okay. We can still do some fun stuff. We got Boba Fett. Boba Fett we can deploy, and Boba Fett's armor, and Ma Kanuki. So we can actually do a couple things. Let's see what we're going to start with. All right, Little Grizzly showing up. Little Grizzly, are you excited for these spoilers? Have you been enjoying them? That's my question. Let's see here. Got a Phase 3 Dark Trooper out there. Can't kill Boba. Sure. Pay 3 for Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Everyone's favorite. Double Boba Fett's. Gotta love it. Boba Fett is definitely a card I don't see going anywhere. For a 3-cost unit that's a 3/5 stat line, it's a solid one. It is a legendary, so I get it. It is a tough one to acquire, but it is a great 3-drop. Lil Grizzly is excited for the spoilers. Which one are you more excited for? I'm curious here. Is it going to be Obi-Wan or Maul so far? Out of those two, which one is more exciting to you? So we wait for Blair to make this decision. What is he going to do? The fun thing is I get to bounce this Boba, so if he does go with the bounty on it, I can take care of it. All right. Play Ma Klanuki. Will return Boba to my hand, deal 3 damage to the Dark Trooper. And I'll lose this quarry. Boom. So we just had him waste a turn. He we just had him waste his turn. He should have swung in with the Dark Trooper, but again, Boba has to take chances on these bounties. He can't pass up the value. It's right there. It's like having a super laser technician, right? So I forgot to do this part. Untap. I'll go ahead and deploy Boba Fett. So now we have Boba and we can play him. We also still have 2 resources to play his armor, which is going to be great. Caden Rigby, I'm super excited to see what the Droideka looks like. My prediction, that's going to be a double shielded unit. Ooh. Oh, 5 to Boba Fett. Let's draw a card there. It's nice. Okay. All right, I'm going to pay 2 for Boba Fett's armor, and it will now prevent 2 damage and gives him +2/+2. Caden Rigby, also hyped for the Obi-Wan control deck. That's going to be great. I'm definitely more of a control player, and the heroes don't necessarily have that same tempo, so I'm excited to kind of lean a little bit more into that. And Team Grizzly, definitely excited for Maul. That's what I'm talking about. That's where we sit. You and me, little Grizzly. All right, I'll go ahead and swing for 6 on your base with Boba Fett. Oh, untap 2. I should make sure one of that Ma Klanuki stays in my discard pile. I'll pass. All right, we drew another Cobb Vanth. Probably, what are we at? 5, so we have 6 resources. May have to hold on to the Cobb. Let's drop one of the Maul since we have 2 of them and a Vader in hand. This is going to put us at 6 resources. We have a Boba Fett who has taken 5 damage. He only has 4 health remaining, but he prevents 2 every time he takes damage. So hopefully he can stay in a little bit longer. And we have another Boba Fett and Ma Klanuki that we can play and keep the damage rolling here. So this is game 2 out of 3. I'll also say this, man, looking at the Obi-Wan card, I really like the art. I like the style. It just feels good. All right, top target being played on Boba Fett here. So he heals 4 damage when the unit is defeated, or 6 damage if it was unique. And he gets to choose a unit or a base to do this. So we'll go for that. Pay 3 for a Boba Fett. All right, now I kind of wondering if he knows Boba's ability stops the ping, which I'll let him know if he tries with Bosk. Oh, he's going to take the initiative. That's fine. I'll swing for 6 with Boba Fett. Get him to 12. And then I'll play Cobb Vanth. So I have 3 units in play, all wearing the same armor. And I'll pass. All right, we drew a Bosk and a Vader. Ding, ding, ding. I think what we're going to do is drop the Bosk. Do we keep 2 Vaders? It's decisions. Let's drop the Bosk. Let's keep the heavy hitters here. But yeah, we have Boba Fett, and Cobb Vanth all wearing Boba Fett's armor. So I think that's fun. Team Grizzly, me and Big Grizzly are playing Star Wars right now. Oh, I love that. I would like to know what your leaders and bases are, Team Grizzly. You know what mine are. Mine is Boba Fett. All right, 7 resources. He has 6. It is 12-0. They have the initiative. I have played Boba Fett. They have not done ECL or played their leader yet. All right, what is he going to do? Deploying Bosk is probably not the best idea because I can swing through it, but I don't really want to swing at Bosk. So, but I have answers with a lot of ambush in my hand. All right, here comes the ECL. Okay. Okay. Cobb Vanth dies. When defeated, search the top 10 cards of my deck for a unit that costs 2 or less and discard it. For this phase, I can play this card from my discard file for free. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Card that costs 2 or less. Are we going to hit one? Oh, there it is. Cloud Rider. I was thinking like Cloud Chaser earlier. Cloud Rider. All right, I'm going to discard the Cloud Rider. All right, we'll put a reminder token on the Cloud Riders. So that way we know we can play this card for free as an action this phase. Okay. All right, so it's still my go, which is great. Which is great. Ding, ding, ding. I think what he's going to want to do is swing in with Maul or Vader now that he's at 7. Oh, no, he can't do it. He doesn't have enough resources. I'll swing for... Yeah, I'll swing for 3 on your base with Boba Fett. Now, we still have a Hotshot Blaster sitting in our deck. And we can put that out to just do a lot of damage to the base here. Oh, here comes the punishing one. So we have some options. I think we go for it. I think we do the Hotshot Blaster now. All right, let's pay 1, 2... All right, I'll pay 3 for a Hotshot Blaster. I'll equip it to Boba Fett. When he's equipped, he has to attack. So he's going to swing for a total of 8 on your base. All right, let's replace that card with the Smuggle ability. We got a Overwhelming Barrage. So this is going pretty well. We've only ramped once. He's taking the initiative, which is fine. Let's go. I'll pay 1 for Ma Kanuki. I'll bounce Boba Fett to my hand, deal 3 damage to punishing 1. Then I will pay 3 to play Boba Fett again out of my hand. And then I'll play the Cloud Rider for free from Cobb Vanth's ability. And then I'll pass. Darth Vader and Bazine Natal. Bazine Natal. So where are we at? 7 resources. We're going to stay at 7. Double Vaders, double Maul in hand, and a Bazine. So, yeah, no problem here. I've taken no points of damage. He has taken 23 points of damage just for dancing around. Team Grizzly playing Star Wars, Little Grizzly and Big Grizzly, playing Sabine Green, and Big Grizzly is playing Fennec Green. Oh, that is a fast game. A lot of ambush, a lot of direct damage, people just exploding left and right on that table. I love that, though. Fennec is fun. I wish Fennec was more tournament playable, like in bigger tournaments, but she's fun. All right, I think he knows he doesn't have much to answer me here. He needs to get rid of Boba. If he has the Vader or the Maul, he will do... He needs to do 4 points, 6 points. So he has to do 6 points of damage. Vader cannot do it. Maul's the one that has to do it. So, which is fine. Maul will come in. I will swing on Maul with my Maul and have the Overwhelm deal damage to the base. And then it's a cleanup after that. His best option. Nope, he doesn't have one. Maul's really the best one. Because I will prevent 2 points of damage. So he can't force choke to get the kill in. He can't ping with Bosk to get a small amount of damage in. But he wants to heal that 6. Oh, nice. He's going to play 8 for Palpatine. Okay, perfect. Correct. 6 from unit or base. All right, that worked out. He got to heal 6. Wasn't expecting the Palpatine there. The Palpatine's a good move. The Palpatine definitely bought him some time. All right. Do I have anything I really want to play down here? Now, he has nothing really left. So let's go. I'll swing for 3 on your base. Let's get him to 20. You can deploy Bosk if he wants. I'll swing for another 3. We'll take our first points of damage here. Go to 3. I'll attack your base for 3 with Boba Fett. Loving it. Boba, Boba, Boba. Oh, you know what? I think he did use that ECL. Taking the initiative. Okay. Let's see. I guess we're going to maul. Palpatine's health is 6. Okay. I will maul, and we'll take out Palpatine. They'll both die, and I'll deal 1 more damage to your base. And then I'll pass. Draw 2, 7th Fleet Defender, and Super Laser Technician. I'm going to put down that Technician. Get us to that 8. Real easy there. 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 8 resources. Boba Fett. Or, sorry, Darth Vader in hand. Triple Darth Vader's in hand. With 6 damage on the board. He has to take 6. If he doesn't ambush into one of my guys, he is dead. So no actions. Yeah, Maul kills one of them. Yeah, you'd still go to next turn, but yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you're at a 25 health base. You're right. Yeah. All right. That game 3. Did my sideboard do anything? No. No, it did not. So with 54 cards, it's hard for a sideboard to, I think, do much with 2 cards going in, but I definitely wanted those 2 cards in here. So just has some options. Let's go ahead and go to game 3. 3 points of damage. That was great. Team Grizzly. I played for a cause I believe in the first 2. What's the same? It's the same for a cause I believe in. The first 2. What's the same? In the first 2. I don't know if I understand that sentence, Little Grizzly. I played for a cause I believe in the first 2. What's the same for a cause I believe in? What's the same? Could be that maybe. I just can't read it in the chat. But for a cause, man, for a cause, I really want more dark side for a cause type card. Do they need it? Do villains need it? No, I just want it. I like direct damage. You can argue that there's a lot of red cards that will do that, but they're not as easy, right? Because it's like you look at chaos, yeah, and that's just not as great. All right, Blair's mulliganing. I do have Boba Fett's armor and Bazine, but I really want to ramp here. So what do? If we keep this hand, we get to play Bazine, 7 Sister. I mean, not 7 Sister, 7 Fleet Defender, and move on. It's a tough one. Because I would drop the fire spray and the reinforcement walkers. No, they're going to mulligan. I'm going to mulligan. The top two cards were also for a cause I believe in. Got it, got it. That's what Little Grizzly was saying. Yep. So you for a caused and saw two more for a causes. And yeah, you know, if I was sitting across from you and saw the playset there, that's a lot. The only thing, I mean, you can do 12 points of damage, hopefully, but you also want to make sure you have someone on board besides Sabine just to kind of keep the damage going. But that is good. Good setups. Good setups. All right. So I need to see a ramp card and a Boba's armor. That's really what I want to see here. The reason why I didn't want to keep that last hand is Bazine is just fodder to a boss deck. She's unique. She only has 3 health. She's going to be a quick kill for Bosk, and that could either ramp him, give him more units, or just accelerate damage on my board. There's just no reason to play into the Bosk. If you play against a lot of Boba, he's very similar. These bounty hunters need to see units in play to take advantage of their ability. If they're not taking advantage of their ability, it slows them down in those first couple of turns. And I think that's important. So anyway, we shuffled. Let's cut. Draw 6 cards. Cobb Vanth, Mock Tanuki, No Good to Me Dead, Hot Shot, and the Fire Spray. And Bazine again. Okay, so I can definitely bounce Bazine this turn, or this time. So we're going to go ahead and put down the Hot Shot DL44. And what else are we going to throw down? Cobb or No Good to Me Dead? Let's drop Cobb. Okay. All right. Blair's all set. I guess I'm going. I'll play 2 for Bazine. Let's take a look at your hand. Now, I will have to rescue Bazine real quick. If he has a bounty, I know I can take care and get rid of it, because the bounty will reveal he'll play it and ping with Bosk. I just need to avoid things like Dengar, stuff like that. All right, here we go. Force Choke, gross. And the price on your head one, okay. Yeah, I'll make you discard Force Choke, and you can replace it with the top card of your deck. All right, Force Choke is out. That's 5 damage. I don't have to take on Bazine. He can still play price on your head, which costs 2, so that's fine. This is the one that when he resolves, he's going to be able to ramp. I'll take the initiative. And I definitely want him to ramp or try to invest more into this. So he's going to use Bosk to deal a 1. He has no other cards. So my first turn has to be putting her back into my hand, because we got to slow him down. Now I just got super laser tech. That's cool. That's cool. Let's go ahead and drew another Bazine. We're going to put Bazine down this time. We can smuggle her back later. All right, now he may want to ECL that super laser tech. I don't want him to. So we're just going to go. I'll play 1 for Makanuki. We'll just bounce Bazine to my hand. And no units to damage. All right, so we got rid of his only play, or his only target, really. So if he wants to play Super Laser Tech, he can manually play it. Nice. Little Grizzly won that first round. Love to hear that. And here comes Death Trooper. Death Trooper. What do I want to do there? I don't think there's a point in replaying this Bazine yet. I'll take the initiative. We're both going a little slower, that's for sure. Drew Bosk and a Vader. Bosk and a Vader. I can play a Bazine, put her on the right there on the table. And if he wants to take the bait, he can here. He's at 4, I'm at 4. I'll play Super Laser Tech. Now, I know he has a Super Laser Tech of his own, so if he wants to ramp into me, he can. and trigger the Boba, which I would not mind. Paying 2. Ooh, Death Mark. That's smarter. So Death Mark is going to help him draw 2 cards when he defeats me. Pretty gross. Pretty gross. No matter what, I only have 1 card to play, and it's going to be no good to me dead. Nothing I can play now. I'll pass. If anything, he's going to want to swing in, but... Okay. Does the Boba ping. Triggers the Death Mark to draw 2 cards. I also draw 2 cards. I just don't really want to deal with that Phase 3 Dark Trooper yet. And I don't have to. I don't feel like I have to. I'll take the initiative. And instead, we'll take points of damage. And he'll pass. Because he is behind. Alright, we just drew another super laser tech. Ding, ding. Let's see here. Let's go. Super laser tech down. We are at 6 resources. We can Bosk in if we need to and take out the Phase 3 Dark Trooper, allowing us to ready a resource, play No Good to Me dead on whoever else he wants to put out, deploy Boba from there. So I think that's probably going to be the move. So let's go for it. All right. I'm going to pay 5 to play Bosk, and we'll ambush into the Phase 3 Dark Trooper. And when he's defeated, I'll ready, or I'll exhaust Boba Fett to ready a resource. All right, Bounty Hunter's on the board. Now, if he plays his Bosk, I have an answer. Just, again, doesn't help us a whole lot. It's all about, like, I would rather stop his ability. And I think that's where I wish I could just, like, blank his text right now. But I can't. But we have Fire Spray, we have Boba. Here comes Bosk. We have the answer. I'll play No Good to Me Dead on Bosk. Smart. He has the No Good to Me Dead token. So Boss is exhausted, but it doesn't change the fact that Boss can still trigger Bounty Resolve twice if he wants. He has ECL still available. Here probably comes Super Laser Tech to kill Bosk. So what did I miss? I didn't do the damage from Bosk, which I should have done on Dengar. And that's okay. So he still has 3 resources remaining. I'll deploy Boba Fett. Now he's paying 3. Hopefully it's not another Phase 3 Dark Trooper because I don't want to swing into that. It looks like it's a ship. Yep, it's a ship. Great. I'll swing for 4 into your base. Now, if I would have done Boss correctly, I would have swung into Boss to finish him off, but we didn't. That's all right. Okay, I'll pass. 4 to 3, draw 2 cards, Jetpack and Maul. Ooh, 2 cards we can play. Let's drop one of the Fire Sprays. We have Maul, Vader, Jetpack. 6, 7. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Jetpack, it does give you a shield token on your unit and gives you +2. So, Boba can swing into that Bosk, no problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's also at 7. If he has a Maul, then my Boba is dead. Does he have it? That's where we'll find out. Now, if he does have the maul, it's just going to be a back and forth fight of big bads. And it's probably smarter to him to focus on that than trying to get the bounty, because, I mean, the damage is there. It's 5, 4... Oh, and Barrage. There we go. Can't kill me. Let's go ahead and give him... I'll pay 2 for Jetpack. Give Boba +2/+0 and a shield. All right. So we're pretty well protected here. Five resources left. We can play Bazine or we can play that Hot Shot Blaster. I know this really messes with Blair's plans. Whatever he was holding on to isn't going to be enough to get Boba off the board this phase. Now the Hot Shot Blaster is going to give him +3. It's going to swing on my base, take me to 6. He's apparently going to go all green screen. Blair, for some reason your screen went green. Is that what it looks like on yours? All right, I guess we'll wait. I think maybe Discord disconnected him. Let's find out. All right, Big Grizzly got the last one. Pretty good there. So we wait for him to join back in. Gotta love Discord. All right, still waiting for him to join back. Let's see. Let's continue to check here. So what are my plans? What are we going to do? We can hot shot. Hot shot's going to cost us 3, which we have plenty of. Hot shot's also going to give us +2/+0, which is bad. So we can swing for a total of 6, 8. 8 on the base this phase if we really wanted to. All right, let's go back and check what is happening on the Discord end of him reconnecting. Another window says he's online. Okay. Waiting to hear back from Blair. Let's check in. What's happening? You know what I'm going to do? Since everyone was asking about it earlier, let's pull up some spoilers real quick. While we're waiting, not often does this happen. I think this is what, the second time this happened in almost 9 months. Also, I can't believe I've been streaming Star Wars Unlimited for actually longer than 9 months, about 11 months. Yeah, because I started in October of last year, so pretty wild, pretty wild. Waiting for him to hop back in here. Looks like he's trying. So some of the cards we saw spoiled today. Oh, the Kashyyyk Defender is pretty cool. Oh, looks like he's back. Let's get back to it. We're good. Okay. You should have 20 more points of damage, but yeah. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You overwhelming barraged, then I played the armor to shield myself, and then you were trying to figure out what your next plan was. Oh, you swung with the punishing one. That's what it was. That was the next step. All right. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I could just kill Bosk. If I kill Bosk, I can still play another big guy this turn. But I'd rather just go for the shot. Let's go for the shot. Right? Do I get... I'm still pretty weak. It's still 1 point of damage. It's a lot of investment. Yep, I guess we'll just... Can I kill Bosk? I'm at 4. Bosk is at 8. I swing for 6. I can't do it. Can't do it. All right. We're just going to hit the base. All right. I'll exhaust 3 for the DL44, and I'm going to swing on your base for a total of 8. All right. Boss just got bigger. I mean, Boba just got bigger. Here comes the silencer. No big deal. I'll take the initiative. All right. Boba's definitely going to die this turn. We drew another Maul. Let's drop that one because we also got Reinforcement Walker. We'll hold on to Maul, actually. Yeah, we'll hold on to it. We never... I'll put it down. What did I forget to do? Did anyone know? I forgot to smuggle for that DL44. So rather than fix all that, we're past that. That's my problem. And we lose the shield. Okay. So we got to swing with Boba now. All right, I'll go ahead and swing with Boba on your... Yeah, I'll swing on your base for another 8. All right, that gets his base over to 22. 22. Oops, nope, that's wrong. My bad. I was doing the math all wrong. I was doing the math on mine and not his. He is at 20. Okay. Well, what is he going to do? He needs 1 point of damage. He probably doesn't want to swing in with Bosk. He wants to resolve bounties, which would be smart. I really need him to swing with one of his spaceships, just in case. That's really, I think, what all it's going to be here. Because I have the fire spray, right? And the fire spray is going to be able to ready and swing next turn. It hits for 5. He only has 2 space units, and all of his space units are unique. Well, he does have Ruthless Raiders. I forgot about that one. Here comes 2. Okay, Timely Intervention coming into play. So he pays 2. He has 6 remaining. All right. Dengar takes out Boba Fett. All good there. All right, he has 5 resources remaining. Ding, ding. What is he going to do? I really wish I could just swing through Dengar. I think that'd be great, but Dengar's dead. Because Maul would have got us there. Would have got us there real quick. Anyway, let's make him use his cards. Let's go... We can go Maul and get 1 point and just make him sweat, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because he has 5 cards remaining. I could see an Overwhelming Barrage. We'll Maul, ambush into Bosk, and deal 1 point over into your base. All right. He may not have any more answers after that. He knows all I have to do is take the initiative next turn. So he may be stuck. If he doesn't have an answer in his hand right now, the better thing for him to do is to take the initiative and hope to draw 2 cards to answer Maul. Goes for the 3. Takes me to 9. I'll take initiative. Now he may still have an Overwhelming Barrage and just be messing with me. Takes me to 12. Well, there you go, Dark Trooper. All right, the problem is the Dark Trooper can only absorb so many points of damage. We'll go and drop that Salacious Crumb we drew. We drew a 7 Fleet Defender and Salacious Crumb. We'll go up. Didn't matter. Yep. You had me worried about a overwhelming barrage because I was thinking of just trying to end it that turn, but I didn't want to just have that blow up. Yeah, man. Hey, glass cannons have feelings too, man. Well, when he's sitting there at 1 health to do 8 points of damage, that feels like a glass cannony. Oh, is that so? This boss deck is the Wu list, the Wu long list. Okay, awesome, awesome. Well, that helps me know that I've thought that the list was a little bit different than normal. Um, I've seen a lot of what Blair's been trying out. He's trying a lot of boss stuff, and I think like again, the client feels good in that deck. So Little Grizzly, I won, and now Big is getting a new deck. All right, Little Grizzly, you're probably sticking with some Sabine, I bet, huh? Let us know what Big Mall or what Big Grizzly brings in. Blair's asking if for his deck, he's probably definitely going to add the malls in there after playing him in the Woo list. So give him some feedback here. I do think the malls are good because he hits so hard at that 7 that if you are struggling against if you have to go to that more late game, mall's your answer for getting through a lot of those larger sentinels, but also getting that final points of damage in onto the board, right? Like just that overwhelm is going to help you a lot. But it can eat through obviously Obi-Wan, it can eat through almost yeah, what all but maybe 3 leaders. So like Maul just seems like the main powerhouse that should be at least sideboard as an option if you know you're going to go late game. All right, looks like he is switching over to Cad Bane Red. Let's go ahead and update that real quick before we move on. Right, going to get rid of Bosk here, replace him with Cad Bane, and do the same thing. Let's replace the base. No conversion lab. We are going to go with Tarkentown. Everyone's favorite. Not really. No, does anyone ever just get excited when they see your opponent playing Tarkentown? I don't. Team Grizzly, do you want to know what deck he is playing? I sure do. I sure do. I want to know what leader he is playing against your Sabine deck now. All right. I'll get a good shuffle in there. And I think Blair was asking about tempo and stuff like that, and I felt like it was really missing that. Yeah, I felt like your tempo was a little bit off, and now that you tell me you were playing a different deck, that makes sense because it just felt like a lot of things were slower than I expected, even when you had opportunity to hit something. Team Grizzly, Jin Red, interesting, interesting. All right, so we're still trying Boba Green. Cad Bane is always going to be a little bit of an issue. Whenever he plays an Underworld card, he can exhaust Cad Bane to deal, make me choose where to deal 1 damage to a unit. I'm going to take the initiative here because he doesn't want it. We're going to draw Jetpack. Maul. Jetpack is Smuggle, so that's good. We only have 1 Jetpack in the deck. 7 Fleet Defender, Resupply, Bosk. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. Let's go 6 cards. Ding, ding, ding. Jetpack is going to cost us 4, so I may hold on to Jetpack. We're probably not going to play the Defender. And let's maybe get rid of 1 Maul. We're going to keep Bosk, Jetpack, Overwhelming Barrage, and Resupply. Okay. Now, Cad Bane is similar to Bosk in the sense of he wants to see units on the board. Does he need them? No. But it's all about, like, wanting to maximize the amount of damage he can do. So, we'll go from there. All right. Oh, I'm first. That's right. I'll take the initiative. I have nothing to do because I only am going to resupply. There are not that many 2-drops in a 54-card deck. And here comes Mr. Evazan. Gross. Draw 2. This Evazan has a shield. Let's play Bosk down. We're going to take some points of damage here. Gin Red, man. All right, let's go ahead and hit that resupply. I'll resupply. I'm going to take 3 points of damage, that's for sure, from Mr. Evazan here. He's a real doctor. Yeah, what he's a wanted man. He's wanted in 12 systems. Oh, Bazine. So he's got to see what I have. Now, does he know I only have 1 jetpack? I don't know. Took the barrage. Barage's a good play. Get to replace it. I'll take the initiative. Now, again, there's nothing for him to hit. Tarkin Town is helpful because he can hit something. He can mock Anuki. I'll take 3 damage to my base. If he wants to continue to use Bazine, he can. Okay, I'm surprised he doesn't save the McClunky for Evazan when he loses the shield, but that's not what he wanted to do. We just drew Cobb Vanth and Boba's armor. Ding, ding. That's pretty good. Let's drop Bazine. I like that. So we have 2 4-drops, or 2 2-drops we can play for 4 on Boba Fett. Give him a shield, make him stronger, all types of stuff. Now, if he has a McCunky, he's going to bounce Evazan. So let's go ahead. Let's try to force this out because we don't need to deploy Boba. So if he has a McCunky, he'll use it. I'm going to pay 5 for Bosk, and we'll swing into Evazan to remove the shield. He has 4 resources left. Does he pass? Does he hit my base for 3? Does he protect Evazan? What's he going to do? Smart move would be to swing on my base for 3 and get that damage in. Even if you're going to bounce Evazan back into your hand, you can still do that if I do the deploy. So, oh, he's going for the trade. Oh, silly man. Should have done something else. Right. All right, I'll deploy Boba. What are you holding on to? Boba is out. He has 4 resources. Cad Bane does not deploy until he has 6 resources. He has no units out. Bazine, okay. Let's see. We have done that. Let's go and what do I want to do now? We have nothing but time here. So we can play the jetpack for the shield if I want to. Maybe that's what I'll do. Take care of Bazine. There's 2 resources. Yeah, I'm just going to play jetpack. All right, I'll put the jetpack on Boba. Give him a shield to the end of the phase. There's Cloud Rider. Yeah. Oops. Go. Let's go ahead and play Seven Fleet Defender or Cobb Vanth. Let's go with Defender. Play 3 for the Defender. Comes into play with the shield. Right, he can't use Tarkentown on Boba, which is great. Let's go ahead. Do I want that 6 damage now? Where's still Clanunky me? We'll swing. Do 6 damage to your base. And I'll pass. So for Boba Fett's armor, none. We got a Bazine though. Put Bazine down. You can definitely just play the Fire Spray and continue to swing in space before he can catch up. The nice part is Cad Bane red is not boss green, so there's no speed here. And if you're playing yellow and red, you do have to play more, not conservatively, you just have to do a lot more combat tricks, right? You have to play a mid-range control because you're not going to go fast. So your opponent may have more units or stronger units than you on the board. Here comes Sneak Attack, speaking of strong units. Okay. Two to Boba Fett, 2 to base. Right there. Okay. All right. Boba Fett has taken some points of damage. I'll swing with Boba for 6 on your base. Get him to 12. Again, we still have Fett's Fire Spray in hand, just waiting on this Ruthless Raiders to go. Okay, swings into Defender for 4. I'll swing for 3 into your base with the Defender. Get him to 15. Now, Bazine can hit Boba for 1, and again, if you ask, well, he doesn't have any resources, so he's just going to deal 1. All right. Let's go. Bazine is dead. Fire Spray for 6. What do you do? There isn't anything else left. Take initiative. He has 5 resources. He can't shoot anyone. I think he's still experimenting with his options, but he's definitely going to take the initiative. All right, I'll swing on your base for 5. Get him to 20. 4. Okay. And then I'll pass. So 2 damage is going to come to my base because he sneaked attacked. So Ruthless Raider is going to die. I'm going to draw 2 cards, Klanoki and Reinforcement Walker. He deals 2 damage to the Defender to finish that off. I'm going to go ahead and I'll play Cobb Vanth in there. I have 7 resources, which is cool. But Fire Spray is going to win this the game for us. So let's see what he does here. I don't think there's anything he has. He has nothing on the board. So nothing there. At most, yes, I don't know, another Ruthless Raiders? I don't know. Without anything on the board, I'm not seeing like Xanadu Blood, which could bounce or exhaust a unit I have. Just paying 4. What are we going to see? Okay. 4 Llama ambushes in to take out Boba Fett. Boba's dead. Loses the jetpack. Are you doing the Cad Bane trigger? Yeah. Oh. Oh, that's true. It is all about speed. All about speed. So, you know, it's what makes Boba so good is he can just stabilize. And again, if you have the armor, if you have the jetpack, it feels like that's what's really going to get you there. It is weird running one jetpack in a 54 card deck. I don't like it. So, but you know, I think Boba Green is a contender for the qualifier, but I don't think it's the 54 card version. But I think it's always a qualifier. I would say it's in the running. I just feel like the 54 cards don't for for something as strong as like Jetpack, you're only running one in a 54 card deck. When you're looking at cards like Boba's Armor, Overwhelming Barrage, and Jetpack, that can really turn the game in your favor so much, whether you're ahead or behind on turn 3. It's just, I feel like the consistency needs to be there. And I just need to do some like numbers crunching on what the percentage of me drawing certain cards is. And I don't think Cobb Vanth is really viable here because he can only grab units that cost 2 less. So you're grabbing like Greedo or Cloud Riders, and there's not they're not going to be that many in the deck, and one of those is unique. So oh, Team Grizzly, Little Grizzly won it in late game. All right, that was probably game 1 for her. Let's draw 6 cards. He's going to keep. He's going to be on the play. Bazine, Reinforcement Walker, Maul, Armor, Super Laser Tech, 7 Fleet Defender. Let's keep it. We are not as worried about Bazine dying, so we're going to drop the Reinforcement Walker and Maul, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm all set. Reset these. Let's see. Bazine. Now, does he go for the armor or the super laser tech? Should go for the super laser tech. Speed is my key. Ooh, he didn't. Okay. I'll take initiative. Cobb Vanth and Bosk. All right. 7 Fleet Defender, Bosk, and Super Laser Technician. We're going to drop Cobb Vanth. And Super Laser Tech is who we're going to play this phase. Because Cad Bane, he can choose to do points of damage. And if he doesn't, well, Super Laser Tech will still get me Boba Fett out on the turn I want him. So all good there as far as keeping up. I'll play Super Laser Technician. Now, if he can bounce Super Laser Technician, that would be the right thing to do, but he can't. So either way, I will have 5 resources on turn 3, and we'll be able to deploy Boba with the armor and continue Boba dominance here. Now, I do want to try Boba a little bit more against like those aggro builds, because I feel like that's where I'm going to need a little bit more play. You know, I'm definitely never worried about playing a mid-range control deck for the most part, just because I know how a lot of the games work late because I've been playing so much Control for since the game started. So yeah. Oh, now I got both of Team Grizzly watching now. Watch how this goes. Okay. This goes back to me. I'll just take the initiative. Does not matter to me what he does. If he doesn't bounce super laser tech or deal the damage, then we're all set. He plays his Greedo, whom I will kill. I will kill that Greedo with super laser tech next turn. What else is he going to do? He's going to pass. It's 2 resources left. He's playing it very conservatively. We just drew Vet's Fire Spray and No Good to Me Dead. That gives us 2 No Good to Me Dead. We also have Bosk. I just don't feel like we're going to need Bosk. Let's drop Bosk and keep the No Good to Me Deads. Control a little bit more there. All right, 4 resources, turn 3. Let's make it 5. He's ready. I'll swing into Greedo with Super Laser Technician. Let's get that trade. Now, 4 resources in his black, red, yellow deck. I don't think he's running Force Chokes, so I don't need to necessarily worry about that. He's holding on to something. It could be a No Good to Me Dead, which is fine, right? That's fine. Let's go 3. Let's put out 7 Fleet Defender and put a shield on it. So right now we want to try to draw him out, right? We're essentially trying to get him to play something because he's holding on to something to see what we do with Boba Fett. Oh, he passed, so that's very clear what he wants to do. He can pass. Did I see the Darth Maul playmat? You bet I did. I'm all about it. When they showed the playmat for Maul as well as the sleeves for Maul, you knew we were going to get a cool looking Maul. And I will definitely get that playmat, that's for sure. What do I want to do here? Yep. Well, let's see what he has. I'll deploy. What is he holding on to? Boba is deployed. He has 4 resources. Open fire? What are we going to see? Like clunky to deal 3. Okay, that's fine. I'll pay 2. I'll pay 2 for Boba's armor. The card he should have got rid of was Boba's armor. Over the ramping. I mean, he did get, yeah, he got rid of Bazine, so he should have got rid of Boba's armor. Okay. I'll lose the shield off the defender, and then for my action, I'll swing for 6 on your base, and I'll ready 2 resources. Ooh, Team Grizzly getting the droids playmat. I try to get a couple of the playmats. I'm obviously a big fan, but I want one for like me, and then I get like one more for something else in the future I'm trying to do. Something fun, but use it as prizes. Do I want to, what do I want to do here with that? I guess I'll save my Black Suns, or my No Good Me Deads. All right, I'll pass. Draw 2, Cobb Vanth and Reinforcement Walker. We are at 6 resources. Let's drop another Cobb Vanth. So we're going to be swinging to that Black Sun card. Now, I am at 6 resources. He is at 5. Cad Bane cannot be deployed yet. Oh, you're totally right. I could have targeted Boba and not taken the damage. So Boba can just avoid Cad Bane's ability. That makes so much sense. What I love, if you're unfamiliar with this story, one of the original designs that Cartoon Network at the time with Clone Wars, or Disney owned it. Whoever owned the Clone Wars animated series, or not animated series, the original series, did have a special episode that never got created. You can see some of the art where Cad Bane and Boba go toe-to-toe in a duel. and that is where Boba gets the shot to his helmet. But that is something that they never really finalized, but you do get to see it, which is, I think, is cool. So we're going to do 6, which is going to take us all the way to 9 here. So from, yeah, so there, or I think that's right. Yeah, I was at 2, right? So I'm at 8. Cool, thank you. All right. Let's just go ahead and I'll swing into the Black Sun Starfighter. Let's get rid of the Starfighter. We have 6 resources left. We still have this Fire Spray in hand, and we have a Boba who can hit for 6. Again, there's not much he can do. He doesn't have ECL, nothing to ambush. Okay, looks at my hand. I guess I know what he's going to get rid of. All right, Fire Spray is out. What do I draw? I'll take it. It's a DL Blaster Hot Shot. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 3 for a Blaster. Put it on Boba Fett. And he only attacks when it's smuggled in. So now we have an 8 Boba. Boba that hits for 8 is going to be fun. And he knows I have 2 no good to me deads in my hand, so not going to be a whole lot he can do. I'll swing for 8, and I'll untap 2 resources. And I think I have a Bazine I can play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, I do not. I have nothing I can play. Okay. I'll pass. Fell the Dragon and Fett's Fire Spray. Works, sounds good to me. Let's put down one of these no good to me deads. And now we have 7 resources. We have Reinforcement Walker, no good to me dead, Fell the Dragon, and Fett's Fire Spray. So I feel good. Feel real good about where we're at. Update his health to 14, or damage to 14 there. Now, it's been a while since I've been playing some Boba Green, but it does feel, I mean, it's like riding a bike. I've definitely missed a couple of triggers, but it's pretty fun. Mother Grizzly gives us a look if we come home with too much stuff. Oh, yeah. I can imagine. I just always have to make sure my stuff that I bring home from anything finds a way to feed this habit. All right, Forlom comes into play. No ambush ability, no Cad Bane ability. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the swing in. All right, I'll attack for 8 on your base. All right, here's the thing. It is game because there's a Fire Spray in hand. So if he doesn't Bazine me, it's over. There's nothing else he can do. All right, that is it. That is it. That's game, sir. All right. So that is total of 2 games. 1 versus Cad Bane Red. 1 versus Boss Green. Boba Fett obviously did well. The cards I'm just not feeling is really Cobb Vanth. For a 54 card deck, I'm okay getting rid of a Cobb Vanth and going down to 51 and making a couple other cuts. Team Grizzly, hope we get a blue Queen Amidala. I think you're there. I think you're right. I think we're going to see an Amidala as a leader, and I think we're going to see Bo-Katan's sister / Obi-Wan's girlfriend as a leader. Love interest, I should say. So I think that's going to be it. But hey, I'm super glad Team Grizzly, Caden, y'all were able to stop by. Everyone else who stopped by as well. Watched a couple matches of this deck. This is a very short stream, and that is okay. We'll be doing some longer ones as we prep for PQs in a month. So we're going to be doing some gauntlet training. We'll continue to do these live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays with just taking some decks and trying them out. But I'll be dedicating some time to some larger gauntlets where we focus on playing against Sabines, Young Han, Old Han, and Kira's. We could add in something like Palpatine as well, but we're probably going to want to stick with a few decks and then start figuring out what we are going to take to our planetary qualifiers. I'm undecided. Blair's undecided. He has 2 options. I probably have 3 or 4. But I want to have fun, but also, if I'm traveling, I want to make sure I do well. So that's going to be the big key thing there. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Good night, Team Grizzly. Have a great rest of the week. Enjoy your weekend, and may the Force be with you.